So let's talk a little about open individualism, the view and the philosophy of personal identity, according to which there exists only one numerically identical subject, which is everyone at all times. I'm sure that this idea doesn't sit well with the majority of you, as I'm sure most of you like to fancy yourself a special little snowflake, a unique, outstanding individual who is markedly different than everyone else. This would constitute the definition of individuality, would it not? Well, let's look at it. Because it's this type of thinking that has the world divided in a major way. We look at other people and judge them for their conditions, but this assumes that their conditions are unquestionably below us or beyond us, that somehow because we are on a different path, that we are in a superior position, a position that is holier than thou. Now, I say condition instead of karma, because karma is a term that comes with a load of connotations. But really, that's all karma means, a current condition. And yeah, a condition can change based on many factors, like actions, thoughts, and intentions, which will potentially bring varying results. Causes that bring effects that result in a condition. Karma is a distinction specialized to highlight the condition of sentient creatures specifically, which is why the term was coined, rather than using a word like condition. Like we wouldn't speak about an object's karma, because even though an object does have a condition, it can't make any choices to influence its condition. But I bring up karma because people toss it around so often and recklessly, even going so far as to act like they're some kind of karma police or something. You hear and read these things all the time on the internet, with statements like, oh, karma's a bitch. Yeah, fuck with me and karma's gonna kick your ass 3 times over. Yeah, he got what he deserved. Karma caught up with him. Can we please stop this nonsense already? Karma isn't some punishing, judgmental force that roams around the planet, doling out discipline. And who are you to be speaking like some kind of representative of karma, who can warn people on its behalf, as if you are some close friend of karma, which will make it especially pissed off if someone out there dares to mess with you? Would you stop it? Karma is a condition, not some metaphysical weapon to wish upon someone. There's that vindictive, merciless judge, so eager to assign sentences and carry out executions, and now able to send the karma thug to torture you in the name of justice. Yeah, karma's a bitch. Then you die. Once again, we only say these things because we assume a separation. We like the us and them paradigm and engage in otherization as often as we can. But what if the person that you assume is an other was really just another version of yourself? Then what? Oh my goodness, perish the thought. Oh no, that just can't be. Oh, I'm 6 feet tall. I have an IQ of 115. I am of English descent. I am a male. I am a Republican. I am Catholic. I am upper class. I am an exclusive member of the secret society Brotherhood of the Enlightened Platypus. Yeah. You might agree that this kind of arrogance is ridiculous to hang a hat on. But it's even doubly more ridiculous considering all of these types of identifications are patently false. How's that? That's right. These types of identifications are a steaming pile of platypus shit. Oh, but what do you mean? Are you saying that I'm not a tall, smart, high-class Catholic Republican English male that's part of the Platypus Society? Ha ha ha! That's right. That's exactly what I am saying. In all actuality, you are none of those things. These are little identification teats for little non-existent suckling pigs. And what makes it triply worse, and often inspires the urge to vomit all over the computer screen, is all these bickering stalwarts engaging in venomous discourse over mundane illusory identifications. And you know what I'm talking about, as most of you listening to the sound of my voice right now are engaged in some type of superficial attribute mongering. Whether it be along the lines of gender, sexuality, race, religion, politics, or class may vary. But one way or another, you are in some sort of camp. A camp with an erected flag. And so, no, you are not neutral. You are not unbiased. Hence, you are unobjective. Oh, but you have opinions and express them with an impassioned, obsessive fervor. And oh, what beautiful farts they are. Such a vile stink, it's grotesquely curious, yet wretchedly repulsive. The cold, cruel, savagely ferocious need to personify a perceived enemy and attack is unparalleled. And drama, aggression, ponage, and condemnations quickly follow. Yeah, you all go on ahead and claw each other's eyes out. I'll be sitting at ringside with popcorn. Good luck with that, and let me know how it works out for you. Much ado about nothing. Yeah. But with a little compassion and a bird's-eye view perspective, you would see how any person's life or experience could be your own life or experience, and that the only real difference is circumstance. You can only look at someone else's life and confidently assess it and make bold claims about what they should do, or what you would have done, or what you would never do, because you are doing so from your own biased snapshot. It's not accurate, and it's not helpful. You can't honestly look at someone else's life, like, say, a serial killer, and say you'd never do that because you are not them. You don't know their experience, and you don't know their circumstances, and you don't know their path. Same goes with bigoted presuppositions. It's ironic that many of the same people who dig the idea that they are distinguished in their identity also, at the same time, have the tendency to generalize entire groups of people that are deemed to be an other and make wide-sweeping generalizations based on inductive reasoning. Oh, but it's not bigoted if it's true, right? Bullshit. More than likely, you live in a bubble. Being from New York City myself, I can personally attest that stereotypes are false, but often appear true, not because of innate qualities, but merely because of pack mentality. Sheep herd together and are conditioned to want to belong to the group, and hence copy and emulate patterns and behaviors and memes of the herd. Monkey see, monkey do. But when you get into the larger cities, where people are a little bit more sophisticated, you have more cases of so-called different people who all live and interact with each other. And this is where people can start to break free from their cultural bubbles and define themselves as individuals. I know this is going to come as a complete shock to some of you, but not all Irishmen are alcoholics. Not all Asians are good at math. Some whites can dance really well. Some blacks are intellectuals. Not all Jews worship money. Not all Muslims are terrorists. Not all Mexicans are illegal. There's only one generalization that is absolutely true. People that generalize other people are assholes. This is why you have so many people out there that are so eager and enthusiastic to judge other people and want to assert that superficial aspects of a classified type are indicative of some kind of fixed inner nature of being. This is the basis of contemporary bigotry and discrimination, and it's a giant lie. You are not a gender. You are not a sexuality. You are not a race. You are not a religion. You are not a person or even a human. These are all equally false identifications of illusion, and investing into them is delusion. You are an awareness. And so is he, so is she, so is the he, she, so are they, so are you, so are us, and so are them. You are that which is imagining a dream. You are not any of the inventory items within a dream. All right now. So this is water. This is a good metaphor for pure potentiality, the essence of what we are. We are the same, undivided, non-separate. We are one. So then what's the problem? Well, the problem starts with, this is a man, woman, black, white, transsexual, platypus. Oh wow, my, look at all these different people. This one's different than that one, and that one's better than this one. This one would never do what that one does, and this one is superior to all the other ones. Oh really? So what does death reveal? Here's the man, here's the woman, here's the black, here's the white, here's the transsexual, and here's the platypus. Wow, yeah, you sure are different and special. You sure are distinguished from all the others. Can you now see how complete and utter nonsense all this is? One of the hallmarks of being deeply in delusion is the inability to see beyond the surface of things. Pure awareness is the true self, and is what unifies all sentience. It is the selfhood that is identical within all sentience. And this is why open individualism is already the case not a theory. Empty individualism, the view that personal identities correspond to a fixed pattern that instantaneously disappears with the passages of time, is false because awareness is not ultimately bound to a fixed pattern. There's no such thing as time, and the essence of our being does not vanish upon death. Only a form undergoes a change. Pure potentiality is always so. And the same goes for closed individualism, the common view that personal identities are particular to subjects and yet survive time. It might be said that a particular identity might be associated with a particular form, but no manifested appearance is permanent and has no way to survive non-existent time. The fundamental experiencer is never erased. It is the I in all of us. Experiences come and go, but not the I that receives all experiences. The I that recognizes all as reflections of self. Within us all is identical selfhood, preceding the bag of meat and the personified characterization. The I that is aware of all phenomena, including the persona, that which is before being, and all the comings and goings. I am that.